Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Scroll Effect. I'm your host, Sarah Hasney, joined with my co-host,
Maddie Mangione.
And today we're going to be talking about the illusion of digital intimacy, which I really like that term because that's exactly what it is. I feel like people are so parasocial with celebrities and influencers on social media that honestly, it violates a lot of privacy and like personal boundaries, and it's become so normalized that people just genuinely think that these people are in their lives and in their friend groups, so people go to the extreme with it.
I feel like I can be a little parasocial sometimes. Like last night I was sitting eating dinner with Zoe and I was like, did you see Alex Earl talking about her date? Like as if she was like our friend or like somebody that I knew.
Yeah.
And we were just like talking about that. But I feel like it depends because some influencers like Alex Earl are so personable with their audience that it makes it feel like they're your friend. Like some people are so deluded that like they're like,
Right.
aw, it's my friend. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's
For
it's really crazy.
And I feel like when I think of digital intimacy or like parasocialness in general, why can't I think of her name?
Who?
Emily Kaiser.
Oh.
Emily Kaiser comes to mind with
Yes.
personal boundaries and how far people are willing to go to
Yes.
feel a part of someone's life. So Emily Kaiser, over the summer, her 3-year-old passed away in a tragic way. And people were just digging and digging and digging and not giving her any privacy about it. And were trying to look up the police reports, trying to see.
People knew it was her instantly. Like
Yeah.
her name wasn't even out on the like police documents, and people were like, "It's Emily Kaiser," and I'm like, "How do you figure
people were,
that
like,
out?"
Zooming in on like the crime scene and like, oh, that's her backyard, that's her house, and it's like I understand to a degree that obviously there is a spotlight on her and she has such a huge platform, but also who are we as fans, or who are you as a fan to feel that kind of right to go online and try to look up the like autopsy of her child
yeah.
genuinely. Like I understand that influencers and celebrities are putting themselves in a vulnerable position when it comes to their privacy, but also from a media consumer standpoint, they're also people.
Celebrities also, I feel like celebrities deal with that like 100 times worse almost, because now that's why every celebrity couple that's having children isn't showing their kids' faces or like little things like that when they're out with the paparazzi. Like they're making sure their baby's covered because the same thing happened to them when they were younger. Yeah, like I think of Justin Bieber immediately as the one and only person that comes to mind, because I know for a fact that he is going to like protect his child as much as he can, because people are crazy parasocial with him and his baby. Like people think that their kid is like their
Second
own.
coming of Christ.
Like it's crazy. People are like, oh my god, like the next Justin Bieber. Like it's just like, oh my god, the kid is 2 years old. Not even, I don't think. So people are nuts.
Yeah, people just cross so many boundaries when it comes to people that they see online, and they think that they kind of have some kind of right over them just because they're on their phone. Like Nick Jonas also covers his daughter's face in every single picture that he posts of her. There's a red heart emoji over it. And it just goes to show that people are crazy and people feel a type of right about it, and we need to do better and we need to protect the kids online because it's not good.
I think of like the opposite side of this when I think of like Chappell Roan, how she reacts to people being a little parasocial about her, because she doesn't tolerate any of it, but she handles it, I think, in a very negative, difficult way.
Yeah.
That like just don't go out in public then. Like
Right, don't become a celebrity. Honestly, if you're
Yeah.
screaming at paparazzi, I understand.
and you're screaming at
especially,
fans and
they pay the
everything
bills,
else.
girl.
Exactly.
They pay your bills.
I do
so-
agree that like sometimes boundaries are crossed, but
Sure.
people are also like people that live also in like LA and these places that stand outside of people's homes and like scream and do things like that is insane, because it's
Right.
go do something else.
What do you think makes people feel like they have that right, even if it's like, I don't know.
I guess because they think that they're like, they give this person so much money and attention, it's like you should be giving me the same. No, they don't really owe you anything at the end of the day. You're the one that chose to follow and like what they're doing and their stuff, but that doesn't mean that you get to treat them like they're not a human being at the end of the day.
Right. And also when I think of that, I think of like the OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
And like Sophie Rain had someone, or maybe it was another OnlyFans girl. Someone broke into her house.
Yeah.
Because they
it's so
are
scary.
such a fan of her and they were so obsessed with her that they literally broke into her house and were waiting for her.
I would hate to be famous, especially in this day. I feel like being famous back then was probably better. Now with paparazzi cameras, people follow you, but also people, depends. Some people call paparazzi on themselves.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
It is really crazy, and social media is a byproduct of that, and it just amplifies it.
Yeah, it does.
All right, well, there you have it. The takeaway from this episode is stay inside, Chelsea. All right, thank you so much for joining and listening to this episode of The Scroll Effect, and thank you, Maddie, for all of your thoughts on this. You could catch future episodes of The Scroll Effect on our YouTube, as well as linked in the magazine that we have, linked to the QR codes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, we hope that you also don't become obsessed with celebrities and have digital intimacy. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.